Hi, this is Jeremy Bradshaw from MarineMax in Venice. This is one of my new listings. This is a beautiful Regal 2022 33XO. What we're going to do, we're going to kind of go through some of the highlights on the boat, go through some of the features on it as well. This particular boat is a one owner and it's actually stored here at Venice Yacht Club. One thing I really like about this model is it gives you a tremendous amount of cabin space to it. Got a lot of creature comforts. This boat has a lot of amenities you don't find in boats this size, and we'll kind of get into that. In the back here, we've got our Yamaha 300s. These are V6, 4.2 liters. These are the optional, I think they call it Fusion White. About 74 hours on the motors, have just been serviced. Generator's also been serviced, so it's got air generator. We'll get to that in just a second. So on the outside, real pretty hull. This is going to be your white with blue accents. And you may be able to see a little bit better up here, but up front we do have a very comfortable sun pad that goes there. Front, of course, our spotlight. Cushions for that are actually stowed in the cabin. So this one has a full cockpit cover that you can see in the pictures. So the cockpit cover starts here, goes all the way down. Currently the cockpit cover is off, but you can also see the enclosure. So you've got an enclosure that goes all the way around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piece. And then you have an aft drop that comes down as well. So the boat's stored here, keep the mooring cover on it to protect the boat. We're talking about cool features. Okay, number one, beautiful swim platform back here, plenty of room to get all the way around. This is going to be your shore power twin 30 amp service. Now what's really cool is you just push this button here, and one of the biggest benefits of the outboard boats is a ton of storage in the boat itself, because of course you don't have the engines in there. So we're going to roll this up real quick and you'll see that there's a lot of room in here. Everything's easy to get to. On our starboard side, we have our Westerbeke generator, 5 kilowatt, about 17 hours on that. That was just serviced. The head system's over here, and everything's very easy to get to, and tremendous amount of storage. So if you've got some beach toys and things along that line, or doing a longer trip or something of the sort, tons of storage area here. So as this closes, the second thing that's very cool, this whole seat right here is going to fold, go forward and aft, and I'll show you in just a second. So this goes down right here, and you've got, number one, you can have this in this position here with a backrest, but one cool thing happens here. You push this, and if you want more room in the cockpit, great. If you want less room, more room back there. So this is electronically actuated right here, and then makes into a really nice sun pad on the back. So that folds down, so that gives you some lounging area, and we're talking about entertaining. You have the optional TV that pops up right here. Very nice for entertaining your guests. This one also has your Kenyan stove right here. I do like the flooring as well, so this is removable. I do like the colors too, so it's very easy to clean and things like that. Huge hardtop. We didn't really talk about that. So if you want protection from the sun, this hardtop's really nice. We've got our freshwater sink right here. Cockpit refrigerator is going to be right here. So if you want to keep some drinks cool up here, that works out very well. This is going to be our full mooring cover. You just have it sitting here right now. Once again, nice lounging area. This rolls fore and aft for additional seating. Mentioned before, full enclosure that goes all the way around right here, full aft drop that goes all the way down. Other thing I like about the boat, getting to the bow is very easy. So we've got our sea deck right here. So getting up here to grab your dock lines or hang out here when you're docking the boat makes it super easy. Thing I did mention, this boat does have a bow thruster. So we've got joystick piloting and a bow thruster, which I'll get into in just a second. So you can use this right here, and you also have a built-in screen. So if you didn't want to open that, you do have a screen here. Now in Florida, you're probably not going to use this very much, but up north, you know, if it's nice and cool, you can open the screen up. So here's all the fun stuff right here. So we talked about the engines, the twin 300s. Those are also electric steering. Those are going to be the newer 300 Yamahas. Here at the dash, I talked about this before. So this is Helm Master. This is not Optimist after party, third party. This is from the factory. So we can move the boat to the left, to the right, forwards, backwards. We also have stay point to keep the boat still. This is going to be integrated into your autopilot. You got your digital throttle and shift here as well. Everything's very easy as far as navigating through this. And with the bow thruster and using this, even in a higher wind, you have a lot more control of the boat than not having a bow thruster. Garmin GPS right here. This is going to be our floodlight. This is where we activate and run autopilot. This is pretty cool with Yamaha. Just push your power here, crank your engines on this side. We have our VHF radio right here, Fusion stereo right here. So the cabin is what we were talking about. So this one has a full beam mid-berth cabin. So if you're doing some overnighting and stuff, number one, it gives you a very comfortable spot to sleep down there. So that's full beam right there. And actually underneath that is where the cushions are stored for the front sun pad. We were talking about the weather curtains. There's your weather curtains right there. And I don't think they've ever been put on. The boat hasn't been used a whole lot. And that's the aft drop curtain as well. Another cool feature. So basically, you'll see I've got pictures of this, but we hit this button right here, and the whole thing comes up. So this is going to come this way. And so right now, it's very comfortable seating, but just push a button, this comes up, and it can sleep too comfortably up here. And then on our port side, we've got, of course, your microwave, 2-burner stove. Boat does have a water heater. And so you have fresh water right here, hot and cold, and then quite a bit of storage as well. And I like the color combination inside here. Regal does a really, really nice job with all their fit and finish and the quality that goes into the boat. Now, you'll see this in the pictures as well on the listing, but we've got this table here. And then if we wanted to, we can take this table down, and we have another table that rolls out and makes into a filler cushion. So a couple cool things on the boat. This one does have a central vacuum, which is very, very nice. So we've got our TV that is out in the cockpit. We have your big Samsung right here, and we have another one in the aft cabin. So if you're entertaining or, you know, taking the kids out or something like that, that gives them plenty of TVs and stuff for video games, movies. This will be our 120 volt system right here. And we talked about most of these items. This is our 120 volt system right here. And the generator, I think we mentioned, has about 14 hours on it. So very, very cool boat. Oh, I need to show you this. So fully enclosed head. This has an electric head as well. Of course, hot and cold running water. And another thing I wanted to mention was the natural lighting that's inside here. So in the aft cap, in the mid-berth or the aft of the boat, you've got a lot of natural lighting. You've got natural lighting here. But for a 33-foot boat, this thing has a huge cabin to it for the size of the boat. To recap, 2022 Regal 33XO. My name's Jeremy Bradshaw. I'm the listing broker. It's located at Venice Yacht Club, which is about 10 minutes from MarineMax in Venice. The boat's listed at $329,950. You can also take a look at the boat on MarineMax.com, Yacht World, Boat Trader. And if you'd like some more information from me, feel free to give me a call. Again, it's Jeremy Bradshaw from MarineMax in Venice, and my number is 941-376-3345. Thank you again for taking the time, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.